Hey Spuddies, PotatoMcWhiskey here, and welcome to Let's Play Civilization 6 as the Cree. Now normally I would pre-record this, but again I couldn't record today, so I'm doing this live. Of course, if you're watching later, it'll be a VOD, but let's go live. There'll probably be less audio quality in this episode. Hopefully I'll be able to record tomorrow and that won't be such an issue. But we have an archer in the city that we're not going to move. We also have a unit that needs orders over here. Now I'm doing a little bit of scouting. I want to know more because I believe there are more cities up here to the north that I want to know more about. Now if you are watching live, I probably won't be interacting with chat much because I'm trying to basically do this as if we were doing a pre-recorded episode. Alright. So let's shoot this guy right here. And we'll slowly clean this out. I would love to get that. I hope he attacks that scout there. We can kill there. Now, this settler, I would like to get this coffee settled. That wouldn't be too bad if I could run over here and settle that. Is it relatively safe? There's not a whole lot in the way. I'm not too worried about settling over here. Like, this doesn't bother me too much if I lose all this. I would like to get that coffee. Is there any luxuries over here that I would really like to secure? The tea, maybe. I would really like to secure the tea, unless I have another copy of it somewhere over here. No, it looks like that tea needs to be secured, as does this coffee. So I need to secure the coffee, and I need to secure the tea. I think I'm going to secure the coffee first. So let's move out. Unit needs orders. Okay. Go here. Scouting. Good information. Let's look for tribal villages up here. Look for barbarian encampments. All that sort of stuff that could be annoying to me. Alright, we took a hit there. That's fine. Let's grab that tribal village. The tech boost for engineering. Excellent. Okay, masonry. Let's get started on the pyramids. How long until I can purchase a builder? A few more turns. Okay. Magnus is established and we'll be able to do some chopping. And we're going to make a dedication. We're going to continue here. Let's have a look. So, make a dedication for the classical era. We are in a what looks like normal age, right? Yeah, we're in a normal age. Yeah. So, pen, brush, and voice, plus 1 arrow score. I think Eureka's isn't a bad one to go for. Do I plan to go for a religion? I do. How likely am I to get that religion? How many religions have been taken? 1 religion is taken. I have a decent chance of getting a religion, so maybe going for the dedication of religion isn't terrible. It would let me get a lot of era score. How many of these tech boosts will I be able to get over this next few turns? Maybe I'll be better off with the religion one. So, let's choose our technology here. We just picked up masonry so that we can build a pyramid. We want to kind of head towards Petra. So, on the way, we're going to pick up bronze working because we want to reveal iron in case we need to get swordsmen. We're going to keep scouting. All right, nice one. Settler, let's move out here to the right. Need to clear that barb camp. You're going to come down here to clear this barb camp, although I will get you to heal for a couple of turns. You're going to come back here. Right, this has been revealed, so you can head down here as well. And I'll keep scouting with this warrior. We'll go to the next turn. Okay, I want to get that holy site cleared up. Okay, let's kill here. Need to watch out for that scout. Okay, so it looks like a lot of cities up here. So I think I'd like to settle on or near the T. Let's move here. I don't normally do live videos, Rani Marzuki, but just because I wasn't able to pre-record this episode, so I said, what the hell, I'll do it live. You know, Bill O'Reilly style. We'll do it live. Let's go over here. Choose production. Okay, we just finished a warrior in here. I would love to clear that barb camp, but I also need to protect this settler. So I'm going to move this direction and hopefully I'll be able to clean this up. That's going to be annoying as hell. I would like a little bit of culture, so I'm going to grab a monument. And we'll go here. So I feel like I've scouted this out pretty well. I'm going to bring this guy back now. There's state workforce. None of these really appeal to me. Well, I guess I could... No, I think I'll stay the way I am. Okay, I feel relatively safe now moving these guys on their own. We'll grab that. There's 40 gold. I can now move you down this way. You're coming in to assist as well. Unit needs orders, and now you're coming back to defend. Excellent. There's Auckland. Awesome. I would like to meet one more city-state. Sure thing, I'll do open borders with you. Actually, I think it would be a good idea to get open borders with everybody. This is our starting location. This is a normal starting location. Somebody asked in chat. I'll send you a deal. Open borders. You'll probably pay me a little bit of gold. Yeah, you will. You pay me 1 gold per turn. That seems reasonable. And I'll also get one with Teddy as well. Just to like slightly improve our... Oh, he wants me to pay him. Okay, that's fair. That's fine. That should slightly improve our relations with everybody. And we want to look out for more city-states. Korea has a lot of land in here as well. Although we have a lot of potential land as well. In fact, we might even settle Petra here depending on what we scout over there. But yeah, let's go settle on this coffee to secure it. This will also close off this end of the map for Korea, so she won't be able to settle any closer to me, well, except for the jade, but I have jade already, so I don't need to secure that jade. This is just like a safe close off, and I'll probably rush walls in this city here, because this is the most likely city to be attacked, aside from this one, so these two cities will probably build early walls. Okay, let's get our builder over here. And you're going to be doing some chopping. Am I late? Oh, you can never be late. This is a live video, my dude. Let's go ahead and heal up on this guy. And we'll head down here. You'll give me some information. We'll go to the next turn. And I'll probably move my archer over here to defend this city as well. Okay, Korea. Looks like Korea has a lot of land. Okay, let's settle on coffee. This will give me an extra decent chunk of culture. More importantly, it'll let the borders of this city grow quite quickly. And yeah, I think I'm going to rush Ancient Walls. Even though it looks like it's going to take a hell of a long time, this city should actually rush a granary because it's going to struggle to grow without one. And that'll be that. I pretty much have to go... I pretty much have to go the, what you call it? What's that Governor Palace? Governor. That's not what I wanted. Go away. Government Plaza. It is the, I always forget this one. It's the Ancestral Hall, I believe, that I have to go for here. That's, no. It's the Audience Chamber that I want to go for. The Audience Chamber will net me a, extra housing, and since we lack a lot of fresh water on this map, the extra housing is going to be pretty damn useful. I would like to play Ireland one day. I was actually thinking of doing it today for a live stream, but I wasn't able to get an episode pre-recorded, so I thought I would just do the episode live, and then we'll play Ireland maybe another day. Let's go to the next turn. Okay, so we're about to finish our holy site. Need to get our holy site prayers done. Because we need to get a religion. So let's head towards currency, because that's towards Petra as well. Kind of scout out here a little bit. Unit needs orders. Yep, why don't you go stand over here. And you're going to come over here and guard that city. You just need to keep an eye out for these barb camp things. Trying to be annoying. There could be an okay Petra in here. Maybe on the grassland tile or something. So if I chop here, that'll be about a quarter-ish of this wonder. Yeah, probably be good to build Petra in a different city. Column, I'll talk about that maybe when I'm not doing an episode. But yeah, I have opinions on that. We will heal up with this unit. And we'll go to the next turn. Unit needs orders. Okay, you're going to alert here. You're just going to play it safe, forward position, just keeping an eye on the enemy units. Okay, there's riding. We want to pick up currency now. Let's move down around here. I want to reveal. I want to meet more AIs if I can, if at all possible. You're going to go into alert mode there. And I don't see any more barb caps. So I'm just going to have you hang out over here. Okay, hopefully we can get this religion, because I'm going to be pretty sad if we don't, because we're investing a lot into it right now. Grab that tile, move you onto that tile. You sit in the city, go into alert mode. You hang out here. I'm going to send you to Toronto. Like so. That should capture me a lot of tiles. Move over here. Okay, we'll go to the next turn. Okay, there's Japan. I will send a delegation to Japan in case I want to be friends with them so we can get a war going on Korea. And I'll get open borders with them. Looks like he wants me to pay him. That's okay. That's 1 gold per turn. That's fine. Okay. We have a decent faith income, so we might be able to purchase this great person. All depends. Maybe it depends on how fast we can get this. I think we can get a religion this game. I think we should be able to pull it off. It is slowing down our settling significantly, but the extra loyalty is actually really good with the update. So I think it's worth slowing down your game if you're not doing any sort of crazy build orders, just for the security of a religion. All right, there's the pyramids as well. That chop got me an extra builder. So I'm thinking a Mequap here. Now I have to try and remember how the Mequap works, because I know there's like special mechanics with them. So it just gives a base of +1 production and +1 housing. It also gives +1 production at civil service. It gets +1 food for every 2 adjacent bonus resources, which becomes +1 food for every bonus resource at conservation. And similarly, cartography gets you luxury bonuses. So, for example, I would actually want to build it here. Now, they can't be built adjacent to each other, can they? I'm pretty sure they can't be built adjacent. Yeah, okay. So, if I were to think about this, really, the best spot for my Mequaps here in this section of the Empire, right, is one like here. Where is the Mequap button? Right, one here. And then like one over here. I think I will build Petra over here or something. So I'm going to send you off to the west to explore. So you make your way over there. this archer, I just want to make sure I scan around for barb camps every few turns because I don't want any barbs to appear. Particularly, I don't want swordsman barbs to appear because that would be the end of of me having fun. Okay, so if I do one more project here, I should be able to get this guy in a reasonable amount of time. Now, let me just think about this here. Yeah, I should be able to beat them to this in 6 turns. So I'll have to do one more and then I'll purchase the Great Prophet and then that'll be my religion secured. Which means I need to finish this in 6 turns. Which might be possible. This is a decent spot for something. Maybe I'll put a mine here? I don't think I can put meatquaps on hills. A meatquap would be better here. So let's get a pin going, just to remind ourselves to build meatquaps in the right spots, and then I'll drop a mine here. Because this meatquap has 2 bonus resources and a luxury beside it. Okay, so she settled for that T, which is a little bit upsetting for me. I might be able to get it if I settle here, but... What I think I will do is probably attack and raise that city. Or maybe try to loyalty pressure it or something, but I think just getting rid of that city would be really good for me. This city is just really poorly placed to secure land. It just doesn't do a lot, and I really want that T. Okay, unit needs orders. Okay, there's the holy site finished. So if I'm to kill this city, I would want to kill it with like a unit that I can get a timing on. Unfortunately, I don't have iron improved right now because this would be a really good swordsman timing if I could get iron. I do have iron near my cap. How long would it take you to run over here? It would take you 6 turns. Okay. And I could pre-build like 2 warriors in that time. And get started on ironworking and then smash into Avignon. So let's do that. We're going to do a timing attack just to raise Avignon. This will hurt my relationship with France for pretty much the entire game, and it'll also give me some warmonger penalty, but it will let me settle. It will let me settle shortly afterwards. So hopefully, she already has swordsman or swordsman equivalent or horseman, but I should be able to hit her so quick that she won't know. As long as she doesn't get walls up ahead of me, I'll be okay. You hate the camera angle and the fog? You can mod all that stuff. Okay, we completed a monument in here. We really want a builder in here to improve these horses. But you know, I'm kind of coming up against a really awkward timing where I need so many different things. This is actually a really good spot for a meatquap right here. Wait a minute, where's my trader? Oh, he's over here. Okay, so he's going to claim all 4 of these tiles, which is great. Actually, a lot more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 tiles. It's going to claim for me. It's really, really good. And so what do I want to build in here? Yeah, if I'm going to declare war on France, I am going to want to remember to denounce them to get lowered war declaration penalty. That's something I always forget to do. So I could get another trader. That would let me get my cities linked up and more land claimed. But I think what I might do is I might just go for settlers, because I do have this settler policy card locked in. If I built a warrior here, it would take too long for him to walk over. What if I build a meatquap here? What would that do for me? That would make this a 2/2 tile, which is actually fairly decent. So I think I'm going to do that. Well, I think I'd be better off improving the pasture, because that'll also give me a tech boost. And it'll move me slightly closer to my capital, which will mean I'll be able to improve that iron sooner. And it'll give me a strategic resource and a 2/3 tile rather than just a 2/2. So that meatquap is quite good. but I don't need it just yet. So speaking of good MEQAP locations, or MECAWAP, or whatever they are called, there's a really good one. There's a really, really good one. Just looking out for these like good spots to build these. There's a good spot right there. Preferably touching 2 bonus resources, or extra luxury resources as well. So this is a good spot. This is a great spot right here. Although, can MEQAPs be built on desert? Yeah, they can. So this would make this a really good desert tile. It'd be like +3 food and +2 gold. But it's not like... I'd probably be better off just throwing a district down there. It's definitely a MEQAP going here. And... yeah, I think if I'm going to just put a district here, I'd rather have a MEQAP here, because it's a more workable flatland tile. Okay, there's a few MEQAPs. I could put another one over here. Just want to make sure I don't crush these tiles, because they're good spots for MEQAPs. So let's choose production here. Actually, considering I'm not planning on harvesting my stone as much, it might have been a good move for me to get Quarry Faith. That might have been really good value, because I went for the harvesting pantheon, but I actually don't plan on harvesting my stone, because I'm going to be keeping it for the MEQAP. So, you know, minor error there. There's another good MEQAP spot. Right there. As for what the city is actually going to build, that's a decision I need to make. And I think it might actually build a settler. I really need a government plaza. Is this the city I want to build it in, though? It's not a bad city. No, I just want to get my settlers out, I think. I think I can delay the government plaza a little bit. We'll move you over here to the left. And we'll keep scouting with you. We'll go to the next turn. Your delegation is most welcome, Japan. Okay, Japan already has its religion. Now, I need to keep an eye out. I've got 3 more turns until I get my religion. I need to watch out for France. Okay, we'll get a decent amount of era score from our religion spreading. Now, who has a religion in this game? Let me just double check. So, Japan has one. Unknown player has one. And then I'm going to get one. Korea is going to get one. But it looks like if I get a religion, I could spread my religion to France. And that's going to really help me a lot, actually. Okay, where do I want to... oh, yeah, right. You're preparing to attack. You're going to scout France. We'll go to the next turn. I'm a little bit sad that I didn't meet another city-state, but, you know, these are the things that you don't always have control over. Okay. I would like to have, if I'm going to rush down this city, I would like to have 3 to 4 swordsmen uncontested against walls. With walls, I need a battering ram and 4 swordsmen. So that's going to kind of dictate how long I wait until I improve this iron mine and how much money I save too. So I'm going to be putting in oligarchy right now. Yeah, I think I'm going to put in oligarchy, and that's the one I'm going to sit in for a while. Because I want to have this military policy card, and I also want to have this wild card so that I can do certain different things with it. And I think I probably didn't need the diplomatic league card, but that's fine. But this is pretty reasonable, this setup here. This gives me a little bit of extra production throughout my empire, which is quite nice. This is we are playing on Emperor difficulty on standard speed, by the way, for this series, because it's what I do after a patch comes out is I will play on a couple of difficulties down for my first game. And then I'll kind of go back up to DED over the course of 2-3 games. Just to get used to any of the changes that have been made. We'll go into the next turn. Okay, France conquered Brussels. Interesting. Let's move over here. Holy side prayers have been completed. Let's faith purchase that great person. Send him around to there. Now, I want to grab the government plaza. And I think if my campus is going here, my government plaza can go here. This is a pretty reasonable campus location, especially with the government plaza. I also need to get settlers out, so it's like a really difficult decision here to make. I also need builders. I think I'm just going to grab settlers as soon as possible, and we'll just get infrastructure later. Getting cities out is just always good, especially when we can get era score and golden age. If we could golden age next era, that would net me a faith purchasing for builders and settlers golden age, which is really, really good. Really, really, really good. Okay, so let's scout over here. Okay, there's a warrior. I should have moved downwards. I'm over eager a little bit. Looks like there's Catholicism spreading over here. There's mercenaries boosted. So we're currently on quite a few military units. You guys are defending over here, that's fine. And we'll settle you next turn. Okay, now the question is, do I go for a battering ram or a fourth warrior? Warriors cost how much to upgrade? So if I'm going to have to do this, I want to sell my horses for some cash. How much would you give me? You would give me 7 times 30 is a 210. So you would give me about like 180 for this, right? Maybe I could squeeze a little bit out. 198 maybe? 196? Yeah, 196. So that'll be enough gold to upgrade all my swordsmen once I improve this next turn, and then that'll open up the timing here. So I think it's 90 gold per swordsman, so that's 180. So I think I have just enough for these guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get a second archer to follow this up. To attack. I want to delete this city, basically, is what I want to do. And then I want to farm experience off France's units if I can, and maybe extract a peace deal from them. Like get their gold. That would be pretty good. Maybe I'll threaten another city. We'll see. But yeah, let's get you in a forward position. I'll scout this way. Unit needs orders. Okay, hold here for a turn. We'll go to the next turn. Alright, nice one. Right, there's Spain. I will send Spain. Now, I'm going to have a hard time being friends with Spain, but I will send them a delegation, and I will get open borders with them. Just because diplomacy is important. More important than I was giving it credit previously. Okay. Improve the mine, so we'll get swordsmen in 2 turns, and we'll have 3 swordsmen and 2 archers to attack Avignon with, and there's no walls in that city. So that should work out pretty well for us. And now we have a builder over here. Fortunately, not very good mequaps in my capital. Wait, I thought mequaps could be built on grassland hills. Am I crazy? Yeah. No, why couldn't I build it over here? Interesting. Well, I guess it wasn't really a good spot for it, so maybe it was better off that I didn't. But I think there's going to be a government plaza here, campus here, so I'll do something different with this area. What tiles are you working? You're not working any other tiles. I could potentially get another tile up. Let's go ahead and denounce France. And who is she friends with? She's friends with Spain, so that's actually good. Spain is really far away, and I don't really care about Spain too much. I did work on the diplomacy, but now, 5 turns from now, I should be able to declare war without any major penalties. So let's go ahead and found our religion. That's going to net us quite a bit of era score. I think since we are playing as the Cree, we will form the religion of powwow. I think that's what they call it when they all hang out and sing. I don't know. So we also need to start talking about what we're going to be doing with our religion. Mainly, we're getting the religion to secure our loyalty. That's kind of one part of it. But there's also, the other benefits of actually just having a religion. So we can talk about some of the things that we're going to struggle with in our empire. Housing is definitely one of those things. Housing is going to be a very strugglesome thing because we don't have a whole lot of fresh water. So picking up some housing from our religion might actually be a good move here. It would really help us ease us into the mid and late game. So I think I might go for a religious community. And sort of on a similar note here, I might go for pagoda. And this would just really cover me for housing in this game. And it would also mean that I have a lot of faith to play around with because I'll be investing into this for the housing. This would basically net me from every holy site 3 housing, which pretty much makes up for the lack of fresh water. Now, I do get a ton of housing from Mequaps, so that's worth also considering. Maybe there is a sort of thought process that you can go through. You can either try to cover your weaknesses, which is, kind of what housing would do, because housing is a little bit of a weakness, but, our civilizational ability goes with our... kind of fixes that problem. Our civilizational ability fixes our strategic problem, which is that we don't have a lot of fresh water. But we get a lot of extra housing from Mequaps. So we could either double down on that and go for even more and more housing so that we're better than where we should be. Or we can try to cover some sort of weakness. And oddly enough, I feel like this reinforces the strength of our civilization and covers a weakness. So Mequaps are going to give us a lot of food. So maybe amenities would be better. We would get 2 housing from our religious community, and then we would pick up an amenity at Stupa. So maybe that's better. Alternatively, we could also go for something like a holy order. Now that would mean, the potential for these to go is open. So we do need to be careful about that. We could also go for stuff like crusade. I don't know if I want to do crusade. I think that's not really. I don't really want to do a conquest game. I'm only killing this city over here. So I tell you what, I'm going to go for stupas. Even though meeting houses are open, they're really good. I'm going to go for stupas here and sort of try and reinforce this growth and tallness that the Cree have going for them. So we're going to go for, we harvest. I think if I had gotten something else, I probably would have went for Quarry Faith. But I think this has served us pretty well. Okay, so we just need to convert one more city and then we'll have a golden age. Well, it won't be a heroic age, but it will be a golden age, which will mean we can faith purchase builders and settlers next era, which is really good. I think it would be perfectly fine to go double down on housing because I think it would have been fine if I had gone double down on housing in my religion because Mequaps give me a lot of food, So I think that would have been totally fine. And I am tempted to put one here, but I think I'd rather actually just get the pasture online, maybe. Well, this city over here could actually really use a Mequap for the housing because it's really struggling right now. So maybe I'll put a Mequap down here. I believe sponsorships are supposed to auto-renew, James. Just asking me a question there. And we're going to pick up currency now. We have iron working, so let's upgrade these swordsmen. It is 80 gold each, so I thought it was 90, so I was off by 10. Just, the old memory. And it is 5 turns until we can declare a formal war. 3 turns, so 3 more turns. We did it 2 turns ago, so there's 3 more turns. Let's pop up onto the hill here. Oh, hello. All right. Lots of bad stuff happening over here. We're getting good scouting off, at least. Yeah, I want to kill this city, and then maybe I'll settle on the T. I'm considering that. Okay, so we can get our theater squares placed if we want. Oh, thank you very much, James. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. If I was doing this, if I was doing a proper live stream and not like an episode, there would be, the thing appearing on screen and all that stuff. But thank you so much, James. But yeah, we're going to go for another 5 minutes and then we'll wrap up this this episode. Let's go ahead now. I would like to get theology because I want to get my temples up. My temples do provide me with a lot of benefit, and I'm also going to have a lot of things to do with my faith next era. And that era is coming in like 17 turns, so I want to get these temples out and shrines out. I also need to get settlers out. So, but I think what I might do is I might put a little bit more time into getting my... Okay, she has horsemen. That's kind of bad, actually. That makes this a little bit harder than it should be. I also need to make sure this guy has a safe place to run to and hide so he doesn't get killed, because I'd like to keep exploring with him. I may also consider liberating Granada. I think that's definitely an option that we might go for here. So this is going to be +1 food and +1 production. And there's another +4 era score. Probably unnecessary for me to get that era score. But what this will do is it'll give this city a little bit more housing, a little bit more food, and a little bit more production, and even some gold, actually, amazingly. Where did that gold come from? Hold on. Wait a minute. Where's the Meatwap getting gold from? Has there been changes to Meatwaps that I just didn't know about? Huh. There isn't supposed to be... Is it on trade routes? Let me have a look. +1 gold if adjacent to a luxury resource. Ah, okay. It's just not reflected in here. Interesting. Okay, great. +1 gold. +1 gold is actually really, really good considering my... I knew it was adjacent to a luxury, but I didn't think you get the adjacency until later in the game. My troops are merely passing by, I swear. I want to get the Petra if I can, and I think I will get it over here. So, I think I want to place another district, and I think I will place the theater square. And here's a reasonable place for it. And then I can do like an industrial zone here later. But I'm not going to build that immediately. What I am going to work on is a shrine. Just to remind myself, this is going to be an industrial zone. I wonder if Japan or America would go to war with me. I don't think I can declare joint wars yet. When is that unlocked? Might not be unlocked until alliances or something. So we'll wait here. I should be able to rush down that city. You need a safe place to run to. Head over here. Go to the next turn.
Mysticism is the mistake of an accidental and individual.
Oh, I did this wrong. I was supposed to wait one more turn, right? I meant to declare the war this turn. But that's not going to happen. I'll wait one more turn. Need to get you up here. We're going to hold on to this. Oh, hello, settler. We could steal that. Looks like they're heading down here, so we could definitely pick that settler up. So let's declare the formal war. And do the first turn of the war. Okay, we should be able to rush this down and then erase it. And then steal this settler. Let's grab a settler in here. So we have a lot of cities that we want to settle, so we have to make those decisions. But we've been going for about 40 minutes now, and that's like twice as long as I would normally do an episode. So I'm going to call this an end to this episode. I want to thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying this series. Please remember to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. Remember to leave a like if you want to directly support my channel. And remember to leave a comment if you want to give me your feedback. Other than that, though, I want to say I love you all very much. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.